Hello. Wow. Good afternoon. I actually forgot what time it is for me. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to every single one of you. I welcome you back to the ocean where Daphiel resides. And yeah, hello. Hello, Melvins. Hello, Philion. Welcome to the ocean. Where, Daffy the Orca, I'm Daffy, where I reside. And yeah, please don't forget to grab your magical bubble so that you can breathe under the water. Also, welcome back, Scratcher. Hello, greetings to you too. How's your day been, guys? Good? No, not good. Happy Friday. There we go. Sorry, I had to cough a little bit. Cause today, or right now, it's already Friday for me. Maybe for some of you, it is still Thursday. By the way, how's the BGM? Is it too loud? Maybe I will make it a little lower so that you can hear, I guess, my voice properly and clearly without having to be blasted by the BGM. Yeah. I hope that your day's been pretty good if it's kind of, late for you, or will have a good day if it's pretty early for you, because, the ocean is pretty fast and yeah, you don't even know the time zone. So yeah, there's no time zone in the ocean, right? Oh god, I've completely lost track of the week. I didn't know today was already Friday. Ooh, wait, does that mean that the week is pretty, it's not bad? That's why you didn't realize that it's Friday? Because most of the time, time feels really fast. Time passes really fast when you enjoy, when you're having fun. I mean, that's majority of the time what happens to me. So yeah, I do hope that your weekdays were pretty okay though. Pretty good, pretty decent at least. That's the bare minimum. So yeah, for you guys who are new to the channel, my name is Daffy. I stream every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 12 p.m. UTC plus 7. I know that I said there's no time zone, but hey, in the place that I'm living, in the world we're living, there's also time zone, right? So I always stream around 12 p.m. UTC plus 7, or if you live in the PST time zone, it's on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 10 p.m. So yeah. Most of the time I stream art. Sometimes I do stream games, but majority of the time I draw. Cause yeah, I want to share. I want to, I want to yap. I want to talk while I'm drawing, and then I also want to share my art to the world, I guess. Because people can access YouTube. Everyone can access YouTube, right? And yeah. I hope that you enjoy your stay inside of the ocean, and don't worry, this orca won't bite because I only eat fish, so no worries, I don't eat human. So yeah. Well, today's plan, I am planning to draw, to continue what I did, what I made 2 days ago on stream. I haven't really continued at all, but I actually did make something new from the base. Let's see if I can work on that later on. So yeah, I do hope that today's stream, will be smooth like a baby ass, because just sometimes though, it buffers, sometimes it doesn't, so yeah. Probably, or I simply forgot to keep track. It happens when you sometimes when something distracts you. There you go. Oh my god, I can't read. And you're so deep into it. In my case, I was reading books I've read but forgotten about. Oh, yeah, reading books definitely can help you, like passes the time. Not really wasting time. I don't really like when people are saying that, oh yeah, if you want to kill time, you probably want to play games. I mean, like, sure, playing games can help you killing time, but reading, no. Anything you read, you'll get any info, like, you can get knowledge, information, even if it's novel, even if it's not news, like not real life news, it's something, maybe fantasy books or manga maybe, or manhwa. It still counts as knowledge and then also skill, because it improves your ability to imagine stuff that happens in the world of the book, and you have to imagine how it is, right? So yeah, no matter what you read, well, except for reading comments, maybe, reading comments on social media does not really give you any knowledge. Maybe sometimes they do, but I guess 70% of the time they don't. Isn't it just fantasizing? Not really. Maybe it does, but it's not just, even if you like reading something, well, this is my opinion. Even if you read something, you still need to use your sense of imagination, and then your skill, imagination skill, what's the term? Imagination skill? Because I feel like not a lot of people, and maybe not all people, can imagine while they're reading books. Maybe because, imagining something while reading is kind of hard for them. That's why they prefer to read something, maybe I don't know, like a self-help books, or something about adding or improving their skills, In a way, reading books will increase something in you, either skill, either knowledge. It helps to exercise thought and develop your critical sense. Exactly. That's speaking of what I consider important. Reading helps a lot with writing because you develop text comprehension. Because I feel like reading, what the heck? Reading and writing, there you go. I just combined both writing and reading together. They use a different type of wording, I would say. A written language and spoken language is different. And that's also one of the reasons why, even if you're native to a certain language, doesn't mean that you will be able to write properly. Meanwhile, people who can't speak the language properly, or they're not native to that language, most of the time they can write better than the native ones, because that's, you're used with the spoken language instead of the written language, and that also, give or have effects on it, on your maybe reading comprehension, writing comprehension, your writing skill. Yeah. And reading does help a lot with text comprehension. I agree with you. People blamed books in due times, how they made it too easy for people to have something written and easy to remember. Well, the thing is, I feel like because the living, living habit, the habit of people nowadays, and then also how social media is nowadays, they kind of shape people to easily forget something even though they've seen it. So I guess books nowadays, if they want to make people start to read, starting to read something, they have to start easy. I don't think people who, they don't really like to read anything, maybe even short stories, maybe 3 pages long of documents, maybe. I know a lot of people are lazy nowadays to read something that is like more than 2 paragraphs probably. They prefer to read something like short. Yeah, if you give them like thick books, I doubt that they will read. They will want to read. Because they feel like, oh my god, this is just like so many words, too many words for my brain to comprehend. So yeah. Exactly, it's a simple activity but often taken for granted. I totally agree with you. Because of modern standards, they may create a stereotype ridiculing people who have an habit of reading. I agree, because like a lot of people be like, oh my god, you in 2025 people read? I'm like, yeah, people read. Maybe not a lot because they're not used with it anymore, because they are used with what, listening or like watching something. It's like, you know, instead of I like to put it this way. So like reading something means you use your brain to digest some like a news, like information, right? You use your personal capacity to chew on informations, any type of information, like either it's news, either it's movies, films, anything. But then when you're watching something, right, it's as if like someone already chewed the food for you. You just like a baby, like you know, like open your mouth and like just gulp it down without having to chew again what kind of information it is. And then yeah, you don't really, you know, even if you do have teeth, doesn't mean that the teeth will be strong. It won't be a strong teeth or like strong jaw. You don't develop the strength of your jaw. You cannot chew that information. Your brain cannot, you know, process the information, because you're just used with what, baby food, I guess. I like to put it that way though. Be grateful when someone tells you to read a book. Exactly. Any type of book though, like sure, if you don't really like to read fantasy novels, or maybe you don't really like to read those kind of stuff, there's other books. There are like a lot of types of books you can have or you can read. Also, hi Lena, welcome to the ocean. Welcome. Please don't forget to grab the magical bubble so that you can breathe under the water, because right now we are deep inside the ocean. And yeah, going back to the book, there's like what, cooking recipes, you know, and then even nowadays people look up recipes from videos and they don't even write the recipes, they don't read the recipes. They're just like, oh yeah, they're like listening to people instead of reading. So yeah, reading is important, guys. I'm kind of glad and thankful to my mom, because I guess like because she loved reading books before. She loves reading novels, but because she started to wear glasses, you know, because of the age, she kind of stopped reading because it kind of makes her dizzy reading while using glasses, while wearing glasses. Yeah, but I'm still grateful and glad that she introduced books to me, like children books, you know, and then also short stories, to the point that nowadays I still read books and physical books, you know, like I still read physical books instead of digital books, because personally I mean, I've said this before, I really love the smell of paper and books, especially like the new ones. Old books smells good, but sometimes they smell like old, you know, like old and damp. So sometimes it doesn't smell really good, but I still love the smell of paper. And yeah, it's so satisfying, so relaxing. And then I really enjoy the feeling of being able to, you know, take the turn the page instead of like swiping, because there's like how would I put it? Less feelings when you're swiping. Instead of like, you know, oh my god, there's like, oh my god, next page, and then, because most of the time, I also learned this when I was in university, because my major was English literature. I had to write novels. I had to write short stories. There's like a tactic where some writers did, is that before, you know, like at the end of the page, they are trying to use like a cliffhanger or something that makes you keep turning the pages, you know. And yeah, like being what's the word again? Like curious, anxious, what will happen on the next page is really fun and exciting, you know. Physical books are more pleasant to have. And then look, if you're a collector too, having physical books, and if you manage to collect, like for example, the full series of the books, then yeah, that's like a whole different achievement or like accomplishment that you can get. I love the smell of ink too. I agree. Oh my god, I'm kind of glad that quite a lot of people still, you know, like having physical books instead of digital books. I mean, like, sure, digital books helps a lot, especially if you don't have big space, you know, like maybe you're renting a house or you're living in a small apartment, you don't really have a space for bookshelves or anything. But at least having 1 or 2 copies of physical books is nice, you know, instead of having digital. But yeah, digital books does help a lot with spacing problems. They normally don't have smell for me. They give, oh no! All books give you allergies. Is it because of the dusts? Because, you know, sometimes when the paper is already yellow, turn into pretty old paper, they can have that kind of small insects. I don't like bugs. I don't even know what the name of that. Book bugs? But I've seen, like, on pretty old books, either the one that I had or the one I used to borrow from libraries. Sometimes, like, there's like a small, teeny tiny, like, bug crawling on the paper. It's not harmful. It's just like, you know, like, you know, like, what are you? Book dust, yeah. The older the book, the more dust it'll collect. Also, hi Kelly, welcome back to the ocean. Welcome. How's your day so far? I have allergy. Oh no, you have allergy to the book dust? Bookworms. I don't know. Let's see. Is it a bookworm? How does a bookworm look like though? I cannot tell. Bookworm. Nice. When I googled bookworm, it gives me the game of bookworm. It's no. Okay, it's not as big as it. Oh my god, this is so good. No, it's not a bookworm apparently, or maybe it is like a small one. But I kind of rarely see this. But there's like only one. It's a pretty translucent, really small. You can barely see it. Sometimes it's just like when it crawls on top of the ink, that's when you can see it. It's a person who reads books. But there's an actual insect though for bookworm. If you Google it, it'll show you like disgusting insects, like ugh. I said the bugs, they're tiny. Yeah, like super tiny, little bit translucent, like kind of white. I mean, most of the time I just squash it, like, you know, flick it and then squash it. I don't think they're harmful though. So yeah. Books. Thanks for giving me a new fear. I won't be touching all. Sooner fearing a tiny insect could invade my nostrils. Well, I guess like that's the cons, you know, of having old books, is that sometimes books and insects are just they're there because it's paper, but it's not like, I don't know, so far I've never seen like a really big worm, you know, coming out from the book. Most of the time it's like either mold, like the book is moldy, the paper is moldy because like it's pretty damp and humid. It's not like full mold, okay, just like a tiny part of the books that are molded, I guess. Moldy? Molded? Well, moldy. Go to the library. Oh yeah, I loved to go to my school's library before, but then it kind of like the habit kind of died down, I guess, like went away ever since I went to my university's library. I mean, it is so far the biggest library that I've ever gone to, like my uni's library. I mean, like, of course, compared to elementary school library or like high school library, the university library would be bigger. But then at the same time, this will sound disgusting, guys. I'm so sorry if I have to talk about this on stream, but I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like and hate public places, or like at least I would say like public places where the people don't really know about personal hygiene. Cause yeah, there's like a certain part in the library, in my university's library, that have carpets on it, and yeah, you can think what's there, you know? Like unhygienic people plus carpet, you can think what happened. That's also one of the reasons why I didn't want to go to the library anymore when I was in uni. I'm like, yeah, enough, thank you, skip. I'll just I guess like I'll read, or maybe, you know, I'll borrow the book, but I won't stay in the library. It's like some parts of them, like especially at the corner, kind of smell like feet, which is like disgusting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that happened, guys. So I just prefer to borrow the books and then read it in my house. And also, I kind of have this habit of, ever since I was a kid, every single time I borrow books, I will never read on the bed with that book, because, you know, I don't know who touches that book, who touched it before I did, and then you know, maybe their hands were dirty, and then, you know, the book is pretty old or anything. Yeah, I don't want to risk that quote unquote dirty book on top of my bed. Maybe like sure, on the table in the living room, I don't mind, but like my room, no. Filthy dust will attack you. That, and then yeah. It's just like, yeah, no, I will read this book in the living room. I won't bring this filthy book inside of my room, my sacred room. I haven't got to ask this question last stream in the role-playing sense. Do you have your own form of currency underwater? Oh yeah, I did think about this, and then I also answered the thing last time. Maybe it was skipped because I was replying on the chat. Also, welcome back, Unknown. Welcome back. Hello to you too. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Deep down in the ocean, we don't really have an actual money, but we usually trade with planktons. So we eat planktons and also use them as the currency, or maybe something to trade with. Does that even make sense? Probably not, but it's okay. It's just like imagination, like a fantasy part of the edible money. Yeah. Damn, imagine though if you can actually eat your money. That would be either really bad or amazing. Have you ever imagined that? I mean, I've seen like, you know, chocolate that was being wrapped and looked like a gold bar or maybe like gold coin, but so far edible money. Where did you buy your scarf? How much plankton was it? I bought it in the, you know, there's like one department store where every sea creature in the ocean buys. You always go there, and then unfortunately, because that's the only place, so yeah, also there's mosquito. Holy moly, why you're here? It's just like flying around near me. Tried to smack it, but it flew away. Oops. It was 3,000 plankton. Pretty cheap because there's a lot of plankton inside of the ocean, you know. Also, hi Red King! Welcome to the ocean, hello! The way I would be broke from eating. Oh no! I guess like for people who like to eat, edible currency, edible money would be a bad idea. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome to the ocean. We're at very sites. Hello, how are you? Edible money shouldn't expire. True. I don't think money have an expiration date, right? So, cause it's money and it's edible, let's make it. It doesn't have any expiration date. So yeah. Imagine if chocolate is the currency. Oh my god. That would be really expensive though. Because chocolate is pretty expensive, right? On certain countries, maybe. Because, you know, chocolate... Man, if chocolate is a currency, I probably will be broke because I really love chocolate. Like I would use it to make something like cookies or cake or cupcakes, anything other than using it as a currency. What do sharks eat though? The sharks, I don't know. We're pretty far from the shark village, to be honest. Like our village, the orca village, is like at the eastern part. Meanwhile, the shark village is like at the northern part. We're not really that close. Man, this kind of impromptu things that I've said. But then you could hoard chocolate. Ooh, and then the chocolate won't expire. I guess I'm down for it. Yeah, I'll be happy to have that. Chocolate won't expire, and then I can eat that. I can use it as a cooking ingredients, baking ingredients, and then also making them as currency. What a world. Damn Oracle lore, I will take notes as a huge world. Oh my god. Yeah, dropping lore here and there all of a sudden, randomly. I suddenly thought of oceanic historical figures whose faces will be put on currency. Like my face? Like this bald orca face. Imagine though. I mean, I'm just like one of the citizen. No, not citizen. Citizens. Citizens in the ocean. So I don't think my face will be on the currency. What is the agenda for now? So today's agenda will be coloring, like continuing on the drawing that I had last time. Well, right now my iPad is still charging. It's like 87%. I'm probably gonna start around, what, 88 maybe? Like a little bit. I'm gonna yap a little bit before we start. So yeah, agenda is just yapping and drawing and coloring and yapping again. Where's your eyebrows, by the way? Orcas doesn't have eyebrows. I mean, yeah. I don't. I mean, okay, real life I do have eyebrows, but it's pretty thin, pretty scarce. And yeah, I guess, you know what? Imagine if there's like an eyebrow right now on my model. That would be that would be really, I don't know, really weird. Just imagine the white part of my head is the eyebrows, you know, like at the sides. I remember a joke. What is it? What is it? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Well, the thing is, I just realized this 3 days ago, that I'm pretty expressive when I'm talking, like in real life. Cause I've been using this model for like 3 years, starting from 2020. And then again, I don't have eyebrows right in this model, so I don't know that I've been moving my eyebrows every single time I'm talking. So yeah. And then when I tried my human model, you know, like so that I know what is missing or like what needs to be added again, I'm surprised that my eyebrows keeps moving up and down whenever I talk. So yeah, I really can't wait to see that when I change to Daphiel 2.0. What kind of eagle that is edible? Beagle. Well, you cannot. Wait, beagle is a dog. You can't eat beagle. Or bagel. Wait. Bagel. I mean, okay. Bagel, sure. Oh my goodness. Beagle. You know what? Beagles are cute. Beagles are cute, but they're pretty expensive to get, so. I think beagles are supposed to be hunting dogs, right? Also, welcome back, Raccoon. Welcome back. Lore accurate orca. Yeah, apparently so. I remember you've told your audience that you prefer not drawing eyebrows on your chibi characters because it's not cute that way. Yeah. Like, sometimes I guess like smaller eyebrows are cuter, at least for me, cause, or maybe like chibis. I mean, if you like right now you're looking at my drawings like Daffy, you're drawing eyebrows in your art. What do you mean by no eyebrows? I don't know. It's like for non-chibi illustrations, I feel like sure eyebrows are a must, but sometimes with chibi, the smaller it is, the cuter it is, at least for me. It's a very pretty and unique model, that's for sure. Which one? This orca, this ice cream orca, or like the human orca? I think it'll be me expressive with them, yeah. Eyebrows are huge for vibe and character expression. Exactly. And I mean, I never try to talk and then look at my face in the mirror. Okay. And that's also the reason why I didn't know that I'm this expressive apparently. A donut beagle. Wait, is that a brand? Beagle? Donut beagle? Because I've never heard of it. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Yes, the artistic complexity when the artist can't even yeah. So, I guess like I kind of agree though, like eyebrows does help with expressions. And then I also realized that for my human model, my eyebrows are kind of small compared to like the type of eyebrows that I usually see on Vtuber models. You know, this one is considered pretty short. So yeah, really, oh my god, I really can't wait like to show you guys. So yeah. By the way, let me get my drink real quick because I put it inside of the fridge again. And yeah, BRB, I'll be back in like, what, 2 minutes. Okay, I lied. So actually not 2 minutes. Side-eyed state like. Oh my god, right. I also can play around with my expression, like the you know that the rock meme where it's like, you know, squinting the eyes. Like, I'm trying so hard to squint with this model, to be honest. Like, it's really hard. Oh my goodness. Also, welcome back, 93. Hello, hello. How's your day? Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you. Far as my knowledge of American cuisine goes, bagels are normally salty donuts, but I'm not sure if it's accurate as I'm not American myself. Don't worry, I'm not an American myself, so I don't... You know, fun fact, I've never tried bagels before. Like, some bakeries do have bagels here, but I've never tried it before. I mean, like, donuts, sure, but bagels, no. I've seen people putting, or like using bagels for sandwich instead of toast. They don't use toast, they use bagels. Like putting egg inside and then like some lettuces, some veggies, I guess. If you are waiting or a waiter, does that mean you are the waiter? Wait, if you are waiting for waiter, does that mean you are the waiter? Yes. We are the... What kind of waitingception is this, unknown, huh? We are waiting for the waiter, so technically we are the waiter. Yes, exactly. You're not wrong. As an American, a bagel is just a donut in bread form. It's usually used in the context of breakfast. Oh, so it's like more bready? Is that even a term? Bready. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe the way, because like donuts are fried, right? Meanwhile, maybe like bagels are not fried. They're like baked, maybe. I don't know. I've never made one either, so I'm not really sure how the consistency is. Probably because of the recipe is also different for bagel and donut. Yeah, people will put cream cheese and jam on them and eat them alongside coffee. Wait, you guys eat cream cheese in the morning for breakfast? Okay. I'm not judging it, I'm just confused because like cream cheese is pretty heavy, right? In consistency. And well, as someone who doesn't really eat a lot or like rarely eat breakfast, I feel like that's way too heavy to have on for morning, you know, at the morning, in the at the morning, on the morning, in the morning. Bagels are boiled and then baked. Ah. Oh wait, they're boiled? Huh. I guess, yeah, donuts are fried. Bagels are not fried. That's why they're like more bready. Some people do, not me though. Okay. I mean, you know, that's just like how the non-Asian will see how Asian be like, oh my god, you have rice for breakfast? Like, for real? I can imagine that's like pretty much how I am just now with the cream cheese. It's like, oh my god, you're having rice for breakfast? Wow. But my family really love rice for breakfast. It's just like, I guess that's just me not used with heavy breakfast. That's also why I don't really eat a lot for breakfast. The boiling is what gives the glossiness in the crust. Oh, right. If I'm not mistaken, every single time I see like a picture of bagel, they always have that golden brownish exterior at the top, right? And then like kind of like glazed. That looks really yummy. What's wrong with rice for breakfast? Nothing's wrong. Nothing is wrong. Like, rice for breakfast is nice, but eating too much for breakfast will give me stomachache, like a really bad one. That's why I prefer not to eat breakfast. Or like at least maybe like 1 piece or 2 pieces of toast are okay, but a whole rice and meat in the morning, chicken, you know, just like too much for me. Too many. My little stomach can't hold that. Me, I eat sometimes rice for breakfast. Nice. What do you eat rice with, like for breakfast? Like chicken maybe, or just leftover dishes from the dinner with fresh rice? Cause like that's also really nice to have though. Like if you have leftover meat or leftover, I don't know, any type of dishes from the night before, and then you cook like a fresh rice, oh my god, it's just like good. You haven't seen a handsome telescope? I'd say they're good. Oh my god, What's with this play of wordplay? Wordplay, oh my god. But that's a nice one though. That's a nice one. Good one, Kelly. Good one. A handsome telescope. Oh, damn. Let me go back to work. Have fun drawing. Okay, Valiant. Thank you for hopping and thank you for swimming. Good luck at work. Oh my god, how you guys can be that creative? Also, I just got my coffee. It's really cold. I'm really happy. I actually almost forgot that I made a coffee earlier today. I just shoved it inside of the fridge like usual. So yeah, maybe for some of you who are kind of new here, this orca have a habit of putting stuffs in the freezer, and then sometimes I forget that I put them inside of the freezer, and it's frozen solid when I want it, when I remember it. So yeah. Oh. Ooh, so cold. Oh my god. Ooh. It's really cold. I love it. Also, let's jump into our drawing session or drawing scene while we're yapping over our like my super cold coffee that I love. Okay. Boom. Why this thing always broken every single time? There we go. Where's my OBS? Oh my god, there you go. If you passed away in living room, did you die or did you just pass out? Passed out. I don't know. I'm surprised it wasn't frozen over. I know, right? I'm also, well, okay. I found like a hack. If I don't want to have a frozen coffee because I forgot that I put a coffee inside of the freezer instead of putting inside of the fridge, because in my logic, if you put it inside the freezer, it'll getting cool faster. I have to use a tumbler, or at least like something that has a stainless steel inside. So like my mom gave me a cork cycle. Sorry, is how to pronounce this? Cork cycle? Yeah, she gave me like a cup from that brand, and I was like, I've never used it before, and then I started using it because you guys pointed out if I don't want to have like a pretty fast warm coffee, even though I already frozen it, using a tumbler would be good. And yeah, apparently because like tumbler type of glass or cup can hold temperature better, it gets how would I put it, like it's slower for the coffee to get frozen over if I forgot to take it out. I think I already put it like almost 2 hours. No, 3 hours actually. More than 3 hours, yeah, and it's not frozen. If I put it in, or like if I used a normal cup or glass, it'll be like frozen solid right now. Iced coffee? No, cold coffee. I don't use ice. I just make it cold without using ice. You probably know this joke. What bird that love being alone? Wait, what bird that love being alone? No, I've never heard of that. What? Tell me. Oh, bird love being alone. Oh, introvert. Oh my god, that's a good one! That is so good. Holy, what the heck? For some reason in my brain, I answered alone dry. I don't know why. It's not even a bird, Daphiel. What the heck? But yeah, that is a nice one though. Introvert. Nice. Yeah, metal's more conductive to heat, so it takes a bit longer to freeze. Yep, exactly. That's also why I kind of like to use this glass every single time I stream, because it doesn't froze my coffee and then my coffee doesn't get warm pretty fast. So yeah. Also, I think I've decided to make this as a YCH base, by the way, guys. So yeah. It's kind of like a pretty sudden. I didn't even think about making a YCH because right now I have a YCH plan going on. You know, the dead emote that I made last time. I'm trying to get samples first from other indie VTubers, and yeah. Until I'm done with it, I probably won't be able to put it up on my commission list. And then boom, all of a sudden I'm making another YCH, you know. Have you heard about the joke about the vacuum cleaner? No. But oh my god, every single time I open either YouTube or Instagram, like Reels, do you know, like, have you seen that video where it's like men trying to cook and then, you know, they try to fry an egg, the egg is really perfect, and then like they mess it up with putting too many peppers, and like for some reason, I don't know what kind of you know, like how their brain works. Why did they use vacuum cleaner to clean up the pepper, and then the whole egg just got sucked by the vacuum cleaner? I'm like, I would say it, but it kind of sucks. Nice. Oh my god, why are you guys so good with puns and this kind of jokes? Is this what— wait, question though, like, does this count as a dad joke? Cause I really love this kind of joke, not gonna lie. It's like, you know, like pun and then the type of joke that makes you like, huh? Oh my goodness. Nice one, nice one. Never even think about it. I actually don't know the difference between dad jokes and regular jokes. If I'm not mistaken, some or like most dad jokes are related to puns. I'm not really sure either though, I might be wrong. Is that jokes or similar puns? I think so, yeah. Also, I've found that putting the reference sheet or like reference picture, whatever, on top of the screen and then putting the navigator tab next to it kind of helps me a lot. So yeah, this is how I prefer to use, I guess, nowadays. Liner. Let's disable it first. Wait. Okay. Maybe I need to write that first. The other day I tried to fry some butter, but unfortunately it didn't turn out well. You can fry butter? Or is that supposed to be a joke? Oh my goodness. Oh no, what part is this? Wait, what part is this? Huh? No, the oh no! It's simply because, yeah, Daphiel doesn't know some English words. Churn out well. It's a pun since churn means turning cream into butter. Oh, I never heard of that term before, or I did, but I didn't know what the meaning is. I mean, I do like to bake, guys, but I don't know some terms, cause you know sometimes the chef or like the baker used terms that are really hard to understand. Good afternoon, Daphiel. Good afternoon to you too, Coco. Welcome back to the ocean. So nice to see you back here. How's your day? Bald. Oh my god, I just love this skin. Good. Nice. Nice. What about mine? Mine's pretty good, to be honest. They start pretty amazing, I would say, because I woke up early. Well, okay. I woke up with a pretty bad backache and like my thighs were aching because I did badminton 2 days ago on Wednesday. Yeah. So it's been like a long time since I actually did or like do badminton. And apparently it takes a toll on my body. Oh my god, like the sore hand, sore arm, sore thigh, sore back. I did some cooling down, to be honest, but I guess like it's not enough. So yep, it's still here even though 2 days been passed. So I decided to wake up pretty early and then went to the gym, like a gym that is pretty close to my house, just walking distance, by the way. And yeah, I did some exercise earlier today, which I'm pretty proud of myself because, you know, Daphiel being someone who's really lazy the past several weeks, finally getting some exercise again. Oh yeah, I caught a cold bean coughing. Oh no, get well soon, get well soon. Is it because of the really bad weather the past like several days? What deer that had a gun sold deer? Oh my goodness, nice! Nice. Yesterday, a man asked me for a donation to go towards the community swimming pool. I agreed and then gave him a glass of That is like the smartest thing to do when someone is like asking for a donation for a swimming pool. Yes, water, exactly. By the way, no, it's not brown. It's this is the skin color, but it is definitely easier for me to color with a darker color. This is just like a layer though, layer change, so that I don't miss a spot. Yeah. And then when I press a button, then boom, it'll be a skin color. I love. Oh, you guys love badminton? Well, I don't play badminton that much. I did play tennis quite a lot before, like for years, up until like what, university year, maybe like 10 years ago. No. Yeah, actually 10 years ago, 9-10 years ago, and then I stopped any type of exercise, not really, well, yeah, sports, I guess, and then started again doing some exercise, like random exercise, you know, like sit-ups, push-ups, those kind of stuffs at home. I don't really do sports outside again. Nice. So yeah, the funny thing is, because badminton and tennis have a pretty similar, but at the same time it's also not similar. Yeah, it's like my muscle is remembering how to play tennis instead of playing badminton, and then my friends were like laughing so hard at me when I played because she was like, Daph. I mean, of course, she called me like by my real name. It was like, Daph, are you playing badminton or are you playing tennis? Because all I can see is just like you playing tennis, but with the badminton racket, which is like really funny. And then she actually laughed her ass off. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. It's a muscle memory. It's been there for like years. Mia tried to do the slice smash and smashing in the spin server, and I can't still do that second. I think spinning with badminton is really hard though, right? Like smashing, I can, but the smash doesn't really go straight down. It goes like a little bit to the back. So yeah. I'm actually surprised that you guys actually love badminton though. I thought badminton is more of the or like this might sound racist, but more like of an Asian sport. You know how like swimming, most of them are like white, and then for basketball, it's like there's more black people than white people. I mean, I kind of rarely see Asian playing basketball, except for like, you know, maybe 1 out of 50 people. And most of them, they don't really go to like a professional, you know, it's just like for fun. I kind of understand because hey, Asians are kind of short if you compare it to like the Caucasians, I guess. While it definitely is popular in Asia, it's a fairly easy sport to get into with minimal setup. True. Like I guess like the price for the shuttlecock is also pretty cheap, like compared to what tennis ball, I guess. And then the racket itself, you know, it's also considered pretty cheap. I won't say like it's cheap, but like, you know, considered. I mean, of course, there's like the expensive ones if you're pursuing the professional way, but as I guess as a newbie, as someone who's just like starting, just play for fun, it's not really that expensive. Mia tried something odd. I tried to play with one racket. Wait, you're using both, like 2 rackets in one go? How? Won't that be like really hard? Also, welcome to the stream, Banana Michu. Welcome. Hey, Book here. Ooh. Hello to you too. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Every time I play, the shuttle can't last long. Like, it's broken? Or does the feather kind of like messed up or anything? I love art. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. But yeah, welcome to the ocean where Daffy, me, the aura coverage science, and I do hope that you enjoy your stay here. Don't forget to get your magical bubble so that you can breathe under the water. We are currently in the depth of the Pacific Ocean. By the way, I just saw a video. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but Pacific Ocean and what's the other name of ocean again? Pacific Ocean and the other ocean. They don't wait. They don't mix with each other. Is that true? Yeah, it was hard if you were not used to. Ah. I mean, I'm not used with holding badminton rackets, so I guess like using one racket would be really hard for me. Atlantic. I guess this Orca is a little bit different, guys. You are now currently in the Pacific Ocean instead of the Atlantic one. Wait, so they don't mix? Wait, let me Google. What's the What's the oceans? How many oceans are there? Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern, Antarctic. Wait, so which ocean doesn't mix with each other? So Atlantic and Pacific. Oh, interesting though, because like I was kind of surprised that like there's a pretty big line that is separating both oceans, which is like crazy. I guess like because of the amount of salt is different. That's why they can't really, mix together. They just like separate it. Interesting though. It's a fact that I learned this week, and I'm legitimately surprised. Like, oh wow. Atlantic and Pacific do mix, but depends on the temperatures. Oh, so like a certain, I guess like a sweet spot will allow them to mix together? Yeah, something like that. I see. Yeah, that's like, wow, the more you know. Every single day there will be new what you call that again? New knowledge you can get. They don't mix under some circumstances, like with the halocline. A difference in density between two bodies of water. That's also what I thought. Like it's because they have like a different, density, and then they also have different ingredients. I'm talking like as if we're cooking here. I guess like what the amount of different particles from both oceans. Because I'm pretty sure one ocean is either saltier than the other, or maybe they are. Oops, wrong color. They have like different compounds, components. If that's the term, like the actual term. So yeah. You were right with the salty point. The Atlantic is supposedly and more dense than the Pacific. Yeah. I can't. Well, more like I've never seen the Dead Sea. Separated with the other other parts of the water that touches the Dead Sea. Basically all. What did I just do? Oh. I actually saw the color gone. I'm like, wait, what just happened? Basically all different ocean is different in atomic structure. Yeah, that's the more scientific atomic structure. Ooh, very nice coffee in there. I just want to go float in the Dead Sea, honestly. If I'm not sure though. I've never been there, but if I remember correctly, some people said that the mud from the Dead Sea water, or like the Dead Sea water, what the heck, is good for the skin. I'm not sure if that is true or not. I've seen quite a lot of people are using them as a mud mask, or like, you know, masking their body to have like a smoother skin, I guess. Sorry, but I will not be putting any mud on my face. Same. I mean, like, maybe if I want to try, you know, like putting it somewhere other than my face, like I'm okay with it, but my face, no. I don't want weird things to happen, you know. Maybe if we don't clip it, it's okay. Let's see. What if we make it a little bit more lighter? Or maybe a little bit more orange? No, that is like way too orange. How does it pressed? I don't have it in. Wait. Okay. Maybe a little bit lighter. No, let's do pink. And the body is done. Now we're moving to blue. Maybe like on my arms and legs, but never my face. Yep. Same. It's like I don't wanna, you know, mess up with the face, because once the face is a little kind of messed up, it'll be harder for you to fix, I guess, if that makes sense. For all I know, there could be a colony of fire ants on my face before. Ooh, imagine getting like bitten by a fire ants. Oh my god, that would be really painful. What is your favorite art style except chibi? Art style? Huh. maybe like a clean. Huh. Like a clean anime-ish art style. I'm not really into watercolory. And then also, well, one thing that I know is that the art style of the anime JoJo, right? JoJo is the JoJo Bizarre Adventure is not my favorite. I guess like it's okay, but definitely not up there. Maybe like it's too manly, if that makes sense. I guess I'm more of a cutesy anime art style. Like that is my favorite, other than chibi. What about you guys though? Like, do you have a certain art style that you like? Or maybe you're just like, anything that looks good, I'm down with it. Oh, I guess like realism is also not really my type. I mean, like, I can appreciate when I look at realism art style, but yeah, it's not really like my favorite. It was like, oh my god, this is so cool, but I guess like what, that's it. I don't know if I will keep that blush, to be honest. Let's see later on how it'll look like. Because for now, that definitely looks a little bit weird. And go with the... Me, I like more an anime art style. I guess yeah. Anime art style is, I guess like what? Because a lot of people draw an anime art style. That's also one of the reasons. But But yeah, I can see why people are liking anime art style. Some of them are like soft, like in a good way, like pastel-y soft. Oh right, like I really love looking at arts with pastel colors. Just like, damn, how can you draw it like this? Like, how can you pick this type of color is really good, you know? Why do I feel like the browser... Oh, it's okay. Trust the process, I guess. I'm gonna make sure that it looks okay first. I mean, like, you know, base coloring before rendering, because most of the time base color can make a lot of differences. Did you try to mix different art style like chibi plus anime? I think I did. Like, I mean, growing up watching anime and loving anime definitely plays part on how I draw, and most of the chibi ones are like more of a anime style, but I'm still trying to, like, you know, improve my art skill by trying to learn to draw like a cute chibi where it has like some details on the clothing but also small and cute. There's like some chibi artists, well, not really not specifically chibi artists, they are like artists, but their chibis are also cute. And yeah, I like one day I really want to be like them, you know, being able to draw chibi like in a cute way. Because right now my skills are just not there. Yeah, if you ask like, do I try to... Well, so far, every single time I see chibi arts, it's always more of a anime style though, instead of like other style. So yeah. Okay, time to color here. Oops. Are you on rendering? No, not yet. I'm still trying to do some base color. I like to turn off some layers, especially when I'm coloring, so that I know which one is like on top of which one. Because the more layer I have on top of each other, my fish brain can't process. Oh, you're still on base color? Yep, I am. I'm still on base color. Sometimes I don't even remember like the placement for the I think one of the eyebrows. Yeah. It's like, should I put it on top of the hair or should I color the eyebrows underneath the hair? Oh my god, Stream Elements is always lying. It's not even 2 hours. I wonder what counts as me starting stream for Stream Elements though. Is it starting from where I open my OBS and then manage the broadcast, or starting when I definitely not when I started pressing live, you know, because the timing for Stream Elements bot is always weird for some reason. Maybe the eyebrows was covered. I don't usually color the eyebrows. Oh, so you just like left it? Or like not even, or do you still draw the what you call it again? Do you still draw the eyebrows, or just like skip the whole part if it's covered? Because you know it's covered. There's like a technique that I kind of like to use though, is that using or like coloring on top of the hair, and then lower the opacity down for the eyebrows, so that it's as if like transparent, I guess. Of course, it kind of like depends on each person, but yeah. That's what I like to do sometimes, or most of the times actually. That's like one part that I really enjoy making. Like for example, like this chibi. If you see this part, you know, like it's a little bit like translucent. But it still gives the effect of, oh yeah, the hair is on top of the eyebrows, but you can still kind of see the eyebrows there. Just the outline to see where the hair will... Ah, I see. And then oh, okay. This part I need to color here. It's like one part of the hair. Okay. You know what? Maybe I will fix this line art a little bit. Because it, for some reason, kind of looks like bold. Like my orca is a little bit bold. This one. Oops. And yep. Oh, hi, Sophie. Hello. Welcome to the ocean where Daphiel resides. Hello, hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you. Depends on where you are, of course. Is that your model you're drawing? Yes. Well, not really the only. The first reason why I wanted to draw this was because I was planning to make this as a name card, like an illustration on the name card, but I think it'll be just like an illustration, to be honest. Because at first I was thinking like putting something like, you know, on top of here, like a I don't know, like hello, I'm Daffy. But then I feel like, you know what? I'll make this as the front part of the card, I guess, like name part, and then in the back part, I will just put my socials there. Orcas are your favorite animal? Let's go! Another orca lover! Yay! Welcome you to the ocean where Daphiel resides. This is where, you know, this is deep down the ocean where Daphiel resides. And I hope that you enjoy your stay. Maybe I will make this like a little longer, to be honest. I think I know what actually makes the drawing a little bit weird. So your model is in the wrong offset. Wait, what does that mean? Position? Wait, I don't... What is an offset position? Oh, like you mean like the orca? I think I moved way too far. Okay. Zoomed in a little bit. There we go. For some reason, the orca moved by itself, guys. Wow. What kind of magic was that, huh? Okay. The orca is swimming away. Apparently so. Which is kind of weird though, because I didn't even move the camera, but apparently the model moved by itself. Damn. I'm kind of happy that orca is, you know, like that type of animal that quite a lot of people like. Even though, of course, you can't really. Oh wow! I forgot. No, wait! I forgot not to clean that part. Oh shoot! Okay, there we go. Had to, what you call that again? Recolor this part because I forgot not to erase the line art on that part. But yeah, I'm kind of happy that, you know, quite a lot of people actually like orca, like the animal. I guess because they, if you look at orcas from afar, right? They're actually pretty cute though, especially the white part around the eyes that, contrary to popular belief that, you know, apparently it's not where the eyes are, it's just there for the sake of being cute, I guess. The white part of the orcas. All this time, I also thought that orca's eyes are where the white parts are, but apparently, nope. They're not. Yeah. And then, you know what? I'm gonna turn off the blush first. And then base color. Oh, mochi! I forgot about mochi. Mochi color. And then turning off this. Starting to get cold for some reason. The others left. Apparently, it's okay. Who knows? They're busy with some stuffs. Where are the eyes? Right. I actually forgot. Maybe. Wow, Daffy. Why? The audacity to forget about the eyes. Thank you for reminding me though. For some reason I forgot about that. I'll turn that off first so that I know which part. Wait. I was using the wrong color. Where's the eyes of the orca? Oh! Oh my goodness. I legit thought. I mean, technically, I forgot not to color the eyes, so still counts. Orca's eyes, like real life orca's eyes, they are around. So, like the white part. Lower the below the white part, if I'm not mistaken. So like if you try to Google it, you can actually see like the eyes. It's like slightly below the white part. But then a lot of people thought that. I guess like it's because it's pretty close to the actual eyes. Yeah. So like for example, this is an orca. I need to turn off this. So like, let's see. This is an orca. Like, this is like the white part, right? This is their fins. This around here is like the actual eye. So like that dot. That's where the eyes are. It's like pretty small. Also, I colored at the wrong layer. There you go. And then mochi one. Symmetry tool. Yep. I guess because the pose. Oh shoot. Why did I? Oh my goodness. I keep coloring at the wrong layer, holy. There we go. I guess because the pose helps with the... not really helps, but like allows me to use the symmetry tool, you know? Like someone is holding or like looking through a glass or something. It is easier for you if you use a symmetry tool. But of course, if you're trying to draw something that is from a certain angle, not from the front, it'll be kind of hard for you to draw with a symmetry tool. And then the only reason why I like to color with a darker color like this is because, again, it is way easier for my eyes to know if I missed a spot when I'm coloring, especially with this technique, you know, where it's like as if I'm coloring with an actual paper instead of using like maybe like a lasso tool or maybe bucket tool that I've seen quite a lot of people used. But me personally, yeah, I prefer coloring this way, and then also it's because most of the time the bucket tool just doesn't work. That's kind of sucks. Okay, now that it is done, I guess we can go from here and then maybe like color this part first. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Because I can. I hate it when it's not the same, you know? Oops. Then just merge that together and we're good. Oh yeah, coloring with using the brush is satisfying. True. It's also one of the part that I really love, coloring manually with the brush instead of the tools. Because of the time lapse, you see the color is spreading. Exactly. Nowadays, I kind of rarely record time lapse though, because I mean, most of the time, either I forgot to start or me just lazy because there's, sometimes the memory is taking too big. So I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I mean, if you want to watch me drawing something, you can just always go to my, my YouTube, watch me live. Maybe coloring like this would be cuter. And there's like this part of Do you like watching time lapse of drawing though, guys? Because I do. It is like so satisfying. And then kind of fun to look at how the magic goes from, like pretty much empty, an empty canvas, and then all of a sudden a drawing appeared. Of course, not magically appeared, it's just, Oh, your last long form video is 3 months ago. Long form video? You mean like actual video? I guess that was because I think I was streaming on Twitch that time. Oh yeah. So my last long form was 3 months ago because that was the last time I was streaming on Twitch. The visual novel one, yeah. Hey, it's starting to look like something. Okay, base color is pretty much done. So now it is time for rendering, our favorite part. Oh, hi, Kana. Welcome back. Welcome back to the ocean. Hello. Looks so cute. Thank you. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to you, depending on where you are. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, hello, Cam Spider. Welcome. Welcome back to the ocean. Hello. Oh wow. Starting the day with gacha. Nice. It's not the jackpot, but still counts, right? Still counts. Also, where's my color set? There we go. I need. And then. Wow, it progressed really well. Thank you. Also, welcome back, 93. Welcome back. I hope you didn't get lost swimming back to the ocean. Let's see. I think I need more. Okay. And then I like to use this color. Oh my god, my cable is like hindering my pen. A current took me away for a few minutes. No worries. No worries. That's like the bad side of Gamba, guys. You don't know when you will lose it, but then when you lose it, you lose everything. Is it because I accidentally do something? No. I think I accidentally did something with the color stretch. That's why it was like a little bit weird earlier. You know what? I feel like the eyes, if you're drawing eyes, right? But then you don't have any highlights yet, the eyes looks really weird. It's like dead. Did you make your Vtuber yourself? I drew it myself, yes, but not the rigging. Because my fish brain can't process the whole rigging stuff. So yeah. But this oracle, this version, the fish version, I asked my friend to make one for me. Of course, I paid her. And yeah. What things I can bought with I had the gold. Ooh, I'm not sure. If I'm not mistaken, you can buy like hats and then clothes for your avatar, but not sure if that's possible or not. The eyes looks creepy, I know, right? Because there's no highlight. But then as soon as the highlight is there, And then this is also what I like to do. Maybe not white. Yeah, I don't really like using symmetry tool or highlights because it kind of makes the eyes looks crossed eyes. Hi lazy fish, welcome back to the ocean. Hello. I shall take my leave now. I need to study my exams on July. Wow, wait, you're studying 1 month ahead? That's wow. Wow. Like, I mean, I'm the type of person who studies right before, like 1 day before the exam, so yeah. Which, of course, I don't think it's a good thing to, you know, to follow. Because it's sometimes, I mean, most of the time I don't even remember what I studied last night, so yeah, it's not good. You can buy hats, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, you can buy hats. Although I'm not sure how much the hat is. And highlights, yep. Highlights. Like, I'm not gonna lie though, drawing really taught me like trust the process, because sometimes, you know, like the process looks weird. I'm not gonna lie, every single time I try to draw the process or like the drawing, be like, ooh, this is not how I want it to look like. But then as soon as it's starting to know, like, you know, the more hours, the longer you spend on the drawing, the more color you put, basically. Yeah, the better it is, basically. So trust the process is real with coloring. Can I bought Master Ball? I'm not sure. I guess like there are 2 currencies going on, huh? Wait, maybe I should check stream my photo. Let me sip my coffee also. Oh yeah, so apparently there are some gears, but I'm not sure if they are possible to be used together with the Pokemon. So yeah. Also, how's your day though, Lazy Fish? How's your day? I hope that you're doing great and well. Also, because the eyes are pretty much there, I will try to color this first. Oops. And then To be honest, I'm not sure with. Wait, let me try to erase this. Because I don't know about this, to be honest. Oops. Let's see. Then we can make or color the back part of the eyes first. Okay. Wow, congratulations for winning! Oh, you just woke up? I guess good morning to you. Don't worry guys, the eyes won't be green. It's just so that it'll be easier for me to color. Yeah, I tend to choose like weird color if I want to make sure that I don't miss a spot, you know? Energy is strict. Oh my goodness. Hey, even if you don't, you can't buy anything, you can still gamble all of the money, all the currency, right? Which gamble is fun until a certain amount or certain event, I guess. I mean, of course, gambling in real life, you gotta be responsible, like totally responsible. But for bots, you know, it's okay for fun. You don't really have to be responsible. Please don't cut the words that I just said, okay? It'll be really weird if it's the other way around. There's no purchasable. I guess the bot be like, no, you can't spend money here, okay? Okay, time to... Should I gamble it? I mean, feel free to do that. I know the psychic moves are very effective against dark move anyway. I mean, dark is really strong, right? I'm not sure, but all I remember though, guys, is that water is weak with fire and also weak with electric, because I love Pikachu. That's why I remember every single time there's like a water Pokemon. If I want to one-shot them, I can just use Pikachu. And then, you know, like the 3 grass, fire, water, the 3 trio elements. And then fairy and dragon, because fairy is fairly new and it's pretty easy to remember because it's, you know, it's new. Yeah. Other than that, I don't really remember. I remember ice though. Ice is weak with fire. Of course, definitely it'll melt. Dragon is also weak with ice, right? I sleep like 12 hours. Did you sleep or did you pass out? Damn, that's long. I pretty much have most of the type matchups memorized. Ooh. I also remember the normal in fighting, but that's it. Like dark and steel. What else? Psychic, I don't really remember. What else? Normal and fighting, sure. Ground, rock is weak with water, right? And or was it ground? Oh, I don't really remember. But then ground is immune to electric, which makes sense. And what was it? Immune or half? And then what else? I don't remember. Me, I usually Google search the weakness before I fight. Oh, you know what? There's like one thing that I kind of glad but also don't really like from the newer generation of Pokemon is that they actually shows you whether it is super effective or not, or like, you know, if the move of your Pokemon is effective to the other side or not, or the enemy Pokemon or not. I mean, I guess it kind of helps newer players, especially for those who doesn't remember the type matchups. But at the same time, you know, for people who've been playing for a long time, be like, oh my god, you should have, you know, look it up by yourself, learn it by yourself, learn the hard way like we did. You know, those kind of stuff. I also remember they put it, they started to put it in Scarlet Violet, I think. Or was it starting with the Arceus? Pokemon Arceus? Yeah. Legend of Arceus. I just got surprised when it's super effective or not. I mean, I guess, yeah. Sometimes Google is our friend, and then all of a sudden like, oh, okay, apparently it's super effective. BRB, I'm going to watch one. Okay, sure. Thank you for hopping in. Thank you for swimming, lazy fish. Thank you. Hope you enjoy your anime. Yeah, I hate that. It dumbs down the game so much. I know, right? I agree. Like, okay, sure, it helps, especially, you know, kids. But then at the same time, it's totally fun if you want to learn it the hard way. You don't really, you know, the game doesn't really have to put it like that. You know, like straight up putting the type matchup there. It was like, oh, come on. But then I guess that comes from, you know, like people who've been playing Pokemon for years. That totally makes sense why you're like pretty much annoyed with it. Because back then there was nothing like that, you know, things were much harder than how it is nowadays. Part of the joy was figuring out what was effective against what instead of just having it laid out for you. Yeah, I guess like that, like the fun part of playing games back then, you know, like there's no internet, you have to figure it out yourself, you have to learn it the hard way, you have to like figure it out yourself, like, oh wait, so not only Pokemon, by the way, like almost every games, like old games, like for example, Kingdom Hearts, before guidebooks were a thing, but then you have to go to a store that sells it, and then it's not everywhere. You can't really get the guidebook, the walkthrough everywhere. It's kind of like limited. And then I also remember playing Harvest Moon, trying to figure out stuff by myself, or like asking the people that I know, like, hey, do you know how this works, or like how do you get to marry to other characters like the NPC, and then like figuring out that, oh, apparently the season change means, you know, like you have to change the type of seeds, type of like stuffs that you plant, and then the way, you know, you get the magical pearl, oh my god, I don't remember, magic berry, blackberry, magical berry, the one that is like limited to 10, where it can increase your stamina in Harvest Moon. I don't really remember the term anymore. Yeah, it's like fun. And then internet makes game easier because people like posting walkthroughs there. They are posting posting like, oh yeah, it's easier for you to get this if you do this, do that, you know. Yeah, you're surprised that your Pokemon got one hit because of the super effective. It was tragic. I totally get it, exactly. Yeah, it's like, having that surprise element when you're playing game is fun, you know. The oh crap moment of realizing that your move wasn't effective against the opponent, or the joy you got from guessing the matchup correctly. That is true, that is true. It's like, oh right, yeah, nice, I remember them correctly. And then like, oh shit, it's like your whole team, or like maybe you only have one Pokemon that is really strong, right? Maybe like hyper carrying the whole team, and then the opponent Pokemon is just like something that your Pokemon is weak with. It just kind of sucks, and then it takes forever. You can't really change your Pokemon because like the other Pokemons are under leveled, you know, like the struggle is real. That's like the fun part, you know, like chess, exactly. How about the EV status? I learned about EV, IV, and Hyper Train from Gen 6. That was like the first time I actually knew what those are. So yeah, kind of late to the game, but I mean, again, I didn't really open a lot of like Bulbapedia, Wikipedia, or any type of information that was like laid out in the internet about Pokemon. So I didn't even know about the EV status. I mean, I do know about shiny Pokemon. I knew a little bit about battles and stuff, matchups, but again, I don't really remember the whole stuff. And then yeah, EV status, and then also breeding. I do know that breeding is a thing, but then I didn't know that, oh yeah, there's a certain, like for example, a certain type of Pokemon takes longer for the egg to hatch and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, those informations that you probably knew better if you try it by yourself, I guess. That's why it's fun, because it was just figuring out what is the next move. Yeah. And then one thing that I also realized that the newer Pokemon gave is that they actually tells you where to go next place. So like, for example, it shows you like, you know, like, oh yeah, you have to talk to this NPC in this city, and then like this city is over here. Meanwhile, the earlier generations of Pokemon, they don't even tell you where to go, only from NPCs. And then sometimes the NPCs are talking in riddles. You have to, you know, figure it out by yourself. You have to like solve the quote-unquote riddles by yourself, because hey, you gotta use your brain, you know, especially if English is not your first language, and then you have to understand what they are talking about. That's the fun part. And then you will stay circling around in the same location, trying to figure out like, where should I go, how to continue this, like where's the next gym is, like where's the next location is, for months, until like, I don't know, maybe you're asking something. Yeah, it kind of sucks sometimes, but it was fun. I just bought the vitamins and just use it. Oh, I never. Yeah, it's also one thing that I realized, that I almost never use the X attacks, X defenses, those kind of stuffs. Even items, I don't really use items that much, except for Soothe Bell and EXP share, and then Amulet coin, because like, you know, money. And then I'm the type of player that prefer to use Pokeball on catching every single Pokemon. I rarely use Great Ball. I never use Ultra Ball and Master Ball. I always save them. I don't sell them either. I just put it there, you know. The other balls, the other type of balls are just there. Never sold them. Never used them. I only use Pokeball, including catching legendaries. Because like, you know, there's like a certain type of personal happiness and personal achievement that seeing, you know, that Pokemon logo when you're looking at the Pokedex, because oh my god, you're catching it with a Pokeball. I haven't played the new gen Pokemon games, but back in my day, you weren't told anything. You were just left in the world to figure it out yourself. Exactly. Just like, you know, you were shoved in the game by the game. Have to figure things out by yourself. No one is telling you what to do. No one is telling you where to go. NPCs are just like, oh yeah, like this Pokemon is really cute. That's it. Nothing else. I guess that's also helps, you know, like gamers, they have that kind of resilient in them, trying to figure out them by trying to figure out stuff by themselves. There we go, without the help of any other, like, maybe sure help of other people, but not, you know, Google, not Wikipedia, stuff like that. I remember going all the house because I don't know where I was going. Same. It's like, especially when, you know, like, you're playing Pokemon or like playing any type of game, and then you're about to have an exam, and then there's like what, 1 week or 2 weeks you didn't play the game, and then when you came back to the game, you don't even remember where was I, like, where should I go? Where was I again? What was the last thing that I did in this game? Have you ever have you been there, guys? Because I did. The urge to save them. What if there's a really rare one that comes around? Yep. And then apparently, in the end, it's never used. It's just like in the bag, laying around. Never, collecting dust in the bag, I guess. Imagine that in real life it was. Oh my god, it's like asking people like, hi, do you know know where this is? Do you know where I should go? Asking your neighbors. I forgot if you answered this before, but what is your oh no, and you never asked this before, by the way. I think, as far as I remember, my favorite type is surprisingly my favorite type is fire. Even though my favorite Pokemon is Pikachu, and then like in general my favorite element is water. But in Pokemon, for some reason, I really love the fire Pokemon, fire type. I'm not sure why. If people are calling it like strong, not really. Fire is not really that strong. If you wanna, if you wanna call like an element is strong, dragon is strong. It has like less. If I'm not mistaken, it has the least weaknesses. Of course, like if you're using ice like 4 times, but other than that, like dragon moves are 90% of them are really OP and strong to the point that it sometimes backfire to you. Also, welcome back, Bang Marco. Hello, good afternoon. I guess I'm late, pretty sure, and now I'm busy, so I want to say good evening and goodbye. Good luck though with the things that you're doing right now. Also, thank you for hopping in. Thank you. Good luck with the stuff that you're doing. Nice to see you though, Bang Marco. Nice to see you. I love fire, even though my favorite Pokemon is Umbreon and the fire Pokemon have great. I guess you're right. Yeah, fire Pokemon does have great designs. Like overall, yeah, their designs are really good, really great. Like really cool, I guess. It's okay. You don't have to say sorry. It's fine. Like, there are certain days where you're really busy and to the point that you can't really tune into streams. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Though my favorite types are probably Fairy, Steel, and Ghost types. Oh, is it because of the moves? Or is it because like they are strong? Also, you know what, guys? Let me go to the bathroom real quick. Toilet break. So, enjoy the music real quick. BRB. And I'm back. Did a little bit of stretch because, been sitting for almost 3 hours. Man, I love the ice type because of that move, sheer cold, and the water type because of the move. Oh, hydro pump is OP, like legit OP. What is your favorite type of favorite move though, guys? Like, so far my favorite move is surf. Simply because if we have surf or if we use surf, we can ride Lapras. which is really cute. Lapras is also one of my favorite Pokemon, and I'm like, we can ride Lapras, let's go, yes please. Let me clean up with this. Okay. I love Fairy and Steel since it has some of my favorite Pokemon like Tinkaton, Zacian, Sylveon, and Skarmory. Also, please excuse me if my pronunciation of the Pokemon is weird because I'm like that's how I pronounce Pokemon ever since I was a kid. So yeah, I don't really know how the exact or like the actual English name is. Zacian, no idea. But ghost types, in my opinion, have the best design, so I love them too. Yeah, because like most of the ghosts are like dark, you know, and then I guess like cool in a way. They do make the Pokemon looks really cool. My favorite move is Freeze Dry, since it's probably one of the most creative moves oh, is that a new move? Never heard of that. I rarely use Ice Pokemon, to be honest, because I feel like Ice Pokemon are pretty easy to kill, especially with the Fire Pokemon. Ice type is definitely up there with my favorites. Oh, I see. Surf, yeah, it's essential. Like, Surf is really fun to use. It's like, damn. So fun. And then being able to see or like write Lapras, amazing, just amazing. All the HM move is very essential and situational. Yeah. Well, it's one thing that I'm kind of glad that HM is no longer a one-time move, or you don't really have to have like a HM slave. I'm pretty sure everyone have that HM slave, and most of the time it's like either Zigzagoon or who else? Ratata, I think. It's like there's always one Pokemon that you use as a HM slave. Simply because you don't really wanna, you know, you don't really wanna waste the slot of the move with the Pokemon that you use the most. So yeah, you ended up using something else. Or like a Pokemon that you don't really use that much. Freeze Dry, despite being an ice move, is a super effective against water. Oh, really? Ah. Is that the signature move of a certain Pokemon? Hyper Beam is so fun to use whenever you get it. I rarely use Hyper Beam. Maybe because the Pokemon that I use rarely have that. What if I... And then clipping another one. I'll just leave it there a little bit. And then... Oh. Quick question, guys, if you are the one which Pokemon... Wait, if you are the one which Pokemon can be, make it in real life, which one? Oh, assuming I can't say Embryon, which would be my obvious pick. I would choose all... Oh, why? Wait, well, Altaria. I was about to say Pikachu, but then at the same time, Pikachu is a rat, and I don't like rats. I don't like mouse, you know. I guess... I mean... I would probably... Damn, I was about to say like Growlithe, but then at the same time, I don't want to burn my house down because of Arcanine. But Arcanine looks so cool and, you know... I wonder who... My obvious number one pick would be Pikachu, but then again, it's a rat. Eevee, probably? Like, the original Eevee, you know, not evolved yet. Although I do hope that it won't evolve as to be an Espeon, because I don't really like Espeon. Sorry, Espeon enjoyers or Espeon lovers. I mean, looking from your profile picture itself, it already says that Umbreon is your favorite. Oops, sorry, I hit my mic. What's your choice though? Which one will you pick though, unknown? Altaria is like a little cloud dragon guy. Imagine riding on top of it while soaring through the sky. Who doesn't want a personal dragon, am I right? I guess, yeah, you're right. Even though I don't want to get, you know, smacked by a bird while I'm soaring through the sky. Evolve it during the night and you get the best evolution. I mean, you know, out of all evolutions, I would say Umbreon is the cutest and also one of my favorite evolutions. So I guess, yeah. Although the OG Eevee is also cute. Probably I'm gonna choose Rotom. The evolution is useful if you know the evolution. Yeah, I do. If I'm not mistaken, one of them turns into a washing machine, right? That's the water Rotom. And then the electric one is a fan. I guess like you can save electricity if you have a Rotom. They can wash stuffs for you. Imagine having Pokemon to help you with daily stuffs, huh? As if the actual gameplay of Pokemon is... I guess like, the Pokemon, they do help people in real life. With some stuffs, you know? Rotom is a great choice, same. I agree. I feel like I need to clean this part. It's not as smooth as I want it to be. Also, I'm so sorry if you can hear me or like the mic getting hit. It's because the pencil keeps hitting the mic. Even though I did try to remove the mic, but it still doesn't work. Ugh. So no paying for electricity. That's so smart actually. That's like a smart move, to be honest. Mic abuser? No! It's because like the cable at the bottom part of the mic, it keeps getting smacked by the pencil. I mean, I kinda put the mic pretty close to my hand. That's why it keeps getting smacked by the pencil. Don't want to go to the laundromat? Rotom got you. You feeling hot? Rotom got you. They will turn to a fan. Yeah. Wait, what if I try to... What if I do this? Maybe something... There's the brown. I feel like a little bit of red. No, that's too red. I guess this one will be okay. And then here. Might use it. Am I gonna really remember that? I hope not. Please be kind to me, Mike. Okay? I'm like rubbing my mic right now. Asking for forgiveness. Oh, welcome, Nessa. Welcome back. Hello. How are you doing? Good evening, I guess, to you. How about Jirachi? I remember they say in Pokemon Universe they make your wish. Oh, I didn't even think about legendary Pokemon, to be honest. But I guess like taking care of legendary Pokemon would be really hard. That's why I didn't even think about it. It's like, what if, you know, like what if in order for your wish to be granted, you have to pay a certain amount of, I don't know, stuff maybe. I mean, if the wish comes for free, then sure, but no one knows. Hello, Daphiel. Hopefully you're doing well. I am doing well and having a wonderful day so far. I actually had a good day, although I woke up with a pretty bad backache, but everything else good. Nice. I'm doing great. Not really hungry because I did eat some snack before stream, but yeah, so far doing really great. Also, I just hit my mic again. I don't know how many times I hit my mic today. Holy. Oh, welcome, Purple. Welcome to the ocean where Daphiel resides. good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you. Can we wish for more wishes? I don't know how Jirachi wish works, by the way, so yeah. How about you, Nas? What? Yeah, we've been talking about like if we can choose what Pokemon we can have in real life, what kind of Pokemon you would have. We can take the mic. I mean, it's not loud. I can guarantee that. It's just like, you know, it happens quite frequent, so not that I'm trying to abuse the mic, of course. I think Victini may be a great choice too. It's guaranteed fit. But the thing is, you know, if you keep winning in life, right? Life is not fun, guys. It's also one of the reasons I prefer Donald Duck instead of Mickey Mouse. Simply because Mickey Mouse keeps winning and doesn't sound or like doesn't seem natural enough, I guess, if that makes sense to you. So I'm like, yeah, probably I prefer Donald Duck instead of Mickey Mouse. Even though I know Mickey Mouse is like the icon for Disney, but yeah, I prefer Donald Duck. Because it's more relatable than having someone who keeps winning in life. Life is not as easy as that, you know? You're not... I mean, I guess for some people who were pretty lucky, then yeah, but other than that, nope. Oh, you're going for Arceus? Damn, you can have the power of God. I guess you can do that, yeah. But what if, because you have Arceus, then you can travel through time, because with Arceus, you can control space and time? Honestly, true, I didn't consider that, yeah. It's like when, every single time people like asking like, oh, so do you have any like favorite Disney character? I'm like, yeah, of course I do. You know, I grew up with Disney, so of course I have Disney my favorite. And then we're like, oh yeah, so what's your favorite? And I would say it's Donald Duck. And they were like, okay, why? Well, simply because... Wait, let me add like a teeth over here. Will it be like weird? Let's see. Wait, guys, question. Is it cuter with the teeth? I think it is. Right? Instead of like this. I kind of prefer with the one with the teeth on. Maybe. Wait, maybe I can do something like this. Maybe just plain white teeth would be okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can also use both Dialga and Palkia, but I also have to do it. I guess that's like the price that you have to pay if you do have a super OP Pokemon. Huh. I kind of like how it goes, by the way. So multiply. Let's add simple shading for the clothes. It's like, what if the more OP Pokemon you have, the greater the responsibility would be? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of bad with dealing, or like, not really finishing, like, having too many responsibilities at the same time. So I don't think that I'll be able to take care of, you know, OP Pokemon. Is this a commission? Because it looks absolutely adorable. No, it's not. I mean, I'm planning to make this as a YCH. But the first, or like the original idea was making this as a name card, you know, like an illustration on my name card for my boothing era soon. Not really soon, maybe this year, maybe next year, I don't know. But yeah, and then I was like, you know what, maybe if I make this as a YCH, it will be really cute, so might as well. I will do the hair first. But thank you though, thank you. Glad that you guys like it so far. Wait, oh. And then maybe we can merge this. Oops. And then Wait, sorry, I'm focusing a little bit, guys. Give me a moment. I'm cooking something with mochi here. Cooked. I mean, not cooked. Cooking moment. That's why. There we go. Okay. Where was I again? I have a responsibility like a plague. So no thanks. Same. Me too. I'm like, responsibility? Huh? What is responsibility? I never heard of it. Is that something that you can eat? Me every single time. Which is not good, I know, but... I mean, the older you get, the more responsibility you get, the more you want to run away from the responsibility. Yeah, that's just the downside of using absolute cosmic power. Yeah. I guess like, having a normal or maybe not too strong Pokemon would also help. You know, just for daily stuffs, not that OP, right? Like what Unknown said earlier, you wanted to have Rotom to save electricity, to, you know, wash dishes for him. I think legendary Pokemon would be gonna cost you so much, yeah. What I thought though, legendary Pokemon, because like they're really big. Okay, some legendary Pokemons might be small, but a lot of them are really big. They're gonna cost, or like they're gonna need a lot of food. It's like, you know, for example, if you have a cat, they don't eat that much, but then if you have like a bigger cat, like for example, I don't know, maybe some people who are crazy enough or like brave enough to have a tiger or like a leopard or a panther in their house, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 100%, the cost for the food will be more, you know, like more expensive than a normal cat would be. You setting a booth on an expo in the future? I want to. I mean, it's been in my bucket list or goal list ever since I started drawing. So yeah, finger crossed that I'll be able to do that in the near future, cause yeah, I'm excited. Oh, even though like I know there's quite a lot of stuff to be prepared, but yeah, can always prepare starting from now, right? Well, it depends on the legendary Pokemon, because some don't eat or can just absorb nutrients from their surroundings, so maintenance is kind of on the down low. True. What Pokemon absorb nutrients from their surroundings, though? I can't really think of it, any of it. Also, welcome, Mr. Fufuko. Welcome to the ocean. Always running from responsibilities. That's, I guess, like that's most of us. As soon as you hit like adult or like after you graduated from uni, you'd be like, oh my god, life is this hard? You move out from your parents' place probably, like, really? Do I really have to deal with this? Like, this shit, you know? And then apparently life be like, yep. All this time you've been living on a free subscription and no, like a free trial, and then now it's you have to subscribe, you know, paying taxes, stuff like that. It's just like life on a subscription mode. Meanwhile, when you're living with your parents, that's just pretty much the free trial, because you don't really have to pay anything. I thought I'd choose Freedom to save money. I love your model a lot. Thank you. So you're, oh, not really. I'm still like far from talented, I guess. But yeah, I'm glad that you like the model. Also, I cannot make shading for the hair. You know what? I'm gonna erase this part because there you go. The drawing is so good. Thank you. I'm still learning though. Learning how to be OP at drawing. It's like one day I really want to be like those Japanese or Korean illustrators. My brain, illustrations, what the heck. Daphiel, do you want to be like a flat, like a 2D illustration, huh? But yeah, I really want to be like, you know, those illustrators. No guys, I mean, I'm already flat, okay? Right now, I'm flat AF. Look at that, I'm so flat. I cannot be more flatter than this. I'm already a 2D, like a piece of paper. Really? Look at that. This is just like so funny though, because you can see that how flat I am when I'm looking from the side. It's like really flat. Oh, Bulbasaur, Pikachu, or Eevee? Nice, another Eevee fan. I guess for Eevee or Pikachu, well, okay, Bulbasaur for real life or like daily life stuffs, Bulbasaur is really helpful because, you know, like the vine that they have is really strong, if I'm not mistaken. They can help you, I don't know, like pick up stuff maybe, or like reaching stuff that are places that are pretty hard for you to reach. So yeah, nice choice. That's a good choice of yours. Also, okay. Mine is what Pokemon did I choose again? Eevee. There we go. Well, my first choice would be Pikachu, to be honest, because Pikachu is like my #1 favorite Pokemon. But then Pikachu is a rat, and I don't want to have a rat, you know, like running around inside my house, even though it's really cute. So yeah, scratch that having Pikachu in my house. So I chose Eevee instead, rather than having a rat, like a big rat. And then imagine your Pokemon can actually evolve, and then you ended up having a Raichu, like a bigger rat, inside of your house. Yeah, I would run away, bro. No, thanks. You love Pikachu? Nice. What's your favorite, like, maybe top 3 favorite Pokemon out of all time? If you don't mind telling me, Mr. Fufuko. I would also consider Charmander, but you have to deal with Charmeleon, which one is? Oh my god. For some reason though, the second evolution of starters are always bad. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not that, you know, second evolution enjoyer. Most of the time they suck. They are ugly AF. Like the baby version is really cute, and then like the last evolution, you know, like Charizard, Venusaur, and then who else? Basically like the third, like Blaziken is really cool, but then the middle evolution is just weird. And like they're not cool, they're not cute at all. They're just like weird. I don't know what kind of stuff that they turned from like the cute little baby to that. Also, wow. Let me get a fan, guys. I'm melting. Oh, it's really hot. I actually forgot not to put my minivan right next to me. There you go. Also, welcome back, Kelly. Welcome back. As a kid with glasses, I've seen worse. Really? Wait, what you've seen worse? Like the Pokemon or what? The flat? The flatness of my avatar? Oh, you love Jigglypuff? Ooh. Jigglypuff is a rare Pokemon that not a lot of people like, I guess. Combustion is probably the weirdest second Evo ever. I agree. It's like, I guess like I can understand where it comes from, you know, like a bigger version of a chicken. But it actually kind of reminds me of, do you know the Disney Pixar movie Happy Feet? The dancing penguin one? Like baby penguin is really cute, right? And then, wait, who's the main character there? Not Happy. Flappy? Who's the main character's name? Oh my god, I don't remember. So like, oh right, Mumble, thank you. Yeah, I actually forgot the name, but that was like the funniest and the cutest penguin film that I've ever watched. It's like, you know, it kind of reminds me of that. Blaziken is really cute, and then like big or adult penguin is also cute and cool. Baby penguins are amazing, adorable, fluffy. But then, you know, Combuskin is kind of like Mumble when they reach adulthood, but then they also still have the baby feather, the baby. What's the term? Fluffness? Fluff? Yeah, just weird. Or sometimes mid evolution is actually mid. True. It legit is the middest out of mid. Yeah. Almost every Pokemon that have like 3 evolutions, most of them are weird. Like the second one is weird. Imagine picking Kyogre would be a pain. How big of a pool you would have in your house? Just, you know, just to for the Kyogre to live. That's like the huge fish or like huge pool behind your house or like in your house. Oh, the joke failed. Whoops. I've seen worse. Oh. Okay, now I got it. Now I got it. Damn, the joke actually just passed by my head. Damn it. Because of how big and where she or he is always raining. True. Kyogre can call the rain, right? Yeah, the motion capture. Was it a motion capture? I don't really remember, but it's that one, yeah. It's like one of my favorite Pixar movie. You know, like the concept of having or like using Penguin as the main character is kind of rare. I've been saying this for the longest time, but I have no idea why ice moves aren't super effective against water. I mean, technically though, if you think how the logic works, supposedly ice is better, not really better, sorry. Ice is stronger and supposedly effective to water. But then, at the same time, I feel like water is stronger than ice. Because like, for example, if you have a block of ice, right, or an ice cube, if you ran water to that ice cube, the ice cube gonna be gone. It'll melt like in no time. Cause yeah, if you like pour water to the ice is the one that will melt, that will be gone instead of the water. Like sure, the water will be cold, but the ice is gone. I guess that's the logic that Game Freak used. That's why ice moves aren't super effective against water. But that's just my guess though, I don't know, might be wrong. I think that's like enough for the hair. I don't really want to overly over shaded, I guess. Oops. Bro, I can't even see stuff. Maybe normal first. What's the color that I use for my model again? I guess like white. Maybe we can use white. I mean, it's not really visible, but okay. Maybe use it overlay. I see nothing. You know what? I'm gonna do this because I cannot see stuff. And then change how it looks, or like the color. Do something like blue, like a light blue. I cannot see stuff. I mean, it's there. It's just like you can't really see them. Not me, actually struggling. Oh no, I haven't saved! Wait, let me save. Oh my god, the past 3 hours I haven't even saved a single time. Holy. Well. This will do. It's okay, this will do. Oh hi Aspen! Welcome! Welcome to the ocean where Daphiel resides. Hello! Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you depending on your time. Hello, hello. If we include cryogenic energy in terms of an ice type moveset like it has been in the game, it should be able to freeze the water. To me it sucks how that concept is only really considered in one move, which is freeze dry. Oh! Never really think that way, to be honest. I guess like, I don't know, what kind of explanation will make sense for the ice versus water move? Imagine being Pokemon going in the school teaching the Pokemon element weakness. It would be a pain. Pokemon be like, huh? It's like, what are you talking about? I don't even understand. What you drawing? I am drawing myself. To be put on a name card. So yeah, this is pretty much Daffy, the human version. What should I add? Wait, hair, hand, eyes, mouth. I guess we are pretty much done with this. All's left is to color the line art and we're good. Yeah, I decided to like just erase this part, by the way, guys. Like the middle part. I feel like it's cuter this way. Or maybe... What's the color for this again? It kind of looks weird, to be honest. So maybe... yeah, I will remove that part of the nose. And then what's left is just... this is what I usually do for finishing. Is that I make another layer, clip it to the line art layer. And then... do this. Wait, did I? Oh, no. Okay. Just rewatched the leopard steel chase scene in Happy Feet. The Spanish accent penguins are my favorite characters now. Oh, which one is that? I don't remember. But I mean, Happy Feet in general is really cute. Like overall, I would call it like what 10 out of 10. Maybe I don't know. Maybe for some people it's like Daphiel, it's not that good, you know, but it's cute, and I'm not mad with it, you know. I would love to watch cute stuffs. And then I also love YCH. For some reason, I don't know. I don't know why. Up until now, I don't really understand why. Is that I laugh too much when I watch YCH for some reason. Like, okay, I know YCH is cute, but is it really that funny? So yeah, it's like up until now, I feel like I still don't really understand why I laugh a lot with YCH. Maybe because of like the song, the music, the animation was pretty, I don't know, like it was pretty cool back then. Cool and cute at the same time, you know. Over the opacity. And then, where's my flipping this again. Rendering? Yeah, final touches now. I mean, we've been rendering for a while. It's just like final touch. Not me hitting my mic again just now. Oops. I think we can, yeah. And lower the opacity down. There you go. And then another part is this. Yeah. And then now is this. Oh! Oh my god! I got a heartache. Heartache? Heart. What's the term again? Man, my English just gone. Yeah, I was surprised. But thank you for the follow. Thank you for the sub. There we go. Oh my god. My brain is all everywhere. All over the place. Oops. Thank you for the thank you for the sub, Aspen. Thank you. Heart attack, yes. Why didn't I even say heartache? Holy. Yeah, there we go. I was so shocked and surprised that it's like my brain just scattered all over the place. Let's see. And then scan us. Well, technically you didn't miss anything, so you're good. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my blush? There you go. What if I add something? Nah. Never mind. It didn't look cute. It suddenly becomes like way more sultry, I guess. Which I don't really like drawing that with my TV. Where's the clothes? Oh, there we go. Yeah, whenever I'm kind of like lazy on choosing colors, this is what I do. I just copy or like color pick, because that's like way faster. And then oh, you forgot to say that you can change your... Oh yeah, true. Thank you for the reminder. You can change your avatar. Also, why did I... You can change your stream avatar, like the little Pokemon that is like walking on the screen, by typing ! avatar space the name of the Pokemon, and the Pokemon that are available are up until Gen 3. I haven't added any other Pokemon. Let's see. What if I put like a little... It does look... Where's the hand again? Oh, there we go. Looks more softer this way. Yeah. And then for the mouth, where's my mouth? It's over here. I'll pick this. And maybe like a little darker. This is kind of hard to see. There you go. Okay. I guess we're pretty much done. Save that first. Oh, damn. I look at my iPad battery is like 16%. Okay, we're done, guys. This is the result of the illustration that I will use on my name card. And I mean, I've been thinking of this, and maybe I can make this as a YCH. Kinda looks cute though. I kinda like it. So yeah, I'm happy with the result. And I do hope you too. I do hope that you also like the result. You have a slow data? Oh no. But yeah. Almost 4 hours of work just coloring and yapping. Damn. I will post this on my social media, I guess, like later or this weekend. So yeah, please do stay tuned on that. And then there will be some shorts coming soon. I've been working on some shorts also. Was pretty busy the past several days. I couldn't really record or even edit. But yeah, it's almost finished, and yeah, several shorts incoming. And yeah, I guess it's time to wrap up. I will move to the chatting mode. And I'm really happy with the result though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's jump into our chatting mode. Boom. That's cute, thank you. Glad you like it. Okay. Time to charge my iPad because it's been like 4 hours of drawing and they were like screaming, Daffy, please charge us, please. Yeah. So for some of you who are pretty new to the channel, I welcome you again. Welcome you to the ocean where Daphiel resides, and I stream every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 12 p.m. UTC+7, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 p.m. PST. So maybe for you who live at the other side of the world, yeah, base your time on PST because I don't know when's the EST. Will you stream tomorrow? No, tomorrow is Saturday. I don't really stream on weekends, so yeah. A little bit. What you call that again? A little bit information though. I'm not sure about next week. Might be a gorilla stream or still based on schedule because some IRL stuffs just came and I'm not sure whether I have to go back to my hometown or not. So I will give you, you know, like the schedule, or will it be like a guerrilla stream on Monday. Yeah, on Monday, like the usual time I post my schedule. And if you wonder, like, Daphiel, where do you post your schedule? Well, I post them on my Discord server, of course. Feel free to join my Discord server. That's like where I post announcement regarding my streams. And then also, if you want, like, you know, if you wanna send memes, whatever funny stuff, feel free to join the Discord server. You can do that there also. And then that's like the place where you will be notified if there's anything regarding my stream schedule or any new video that is uploaded. Yeah, if you don't want to miss out, feel free to join the Discord server, or maybe you can follow me on Twitter. That's also where I post my streaming schedule. Twitter, both the Discord server and the Twitter is down in the description box below. And then I also open commission. Feel free to check it on my feature articles. That's Daphiel Orica. That's where I list the commission list. And yeah, feel free to check it out. Also, I guess like that's it for any announcements or informations that I want to tell you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting with me. I hope that you enjoyed the stream, enjoyed watching, you know, watching me drawing and also yapping like I did, because I really enjoyed the stream. I hope that you also enjoyed the stream. And yeah, I'll see you next week. I hope, fingers crossed, nothing will happen next week. And yeah. Thank you so much, Agna. Thank you. Have a good weekend to you too. And yeah, tomorrow is weekend, guys, so happy weekend to you too, or happy early weekend maybe. And stay hydrated, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time on the next stream. Bye bye, happy weekend.